Thank you very much. This is our jazz band on stage before you, our high school jazz band, and that piece was called Big Noise from the North Pole. My name is Mr. Matthew Raab, and I have the pleasure of being the director at Whitehall District Schools, and so I'm so thankful you're here to join us. If you were here at our middle school concert, thanks for coming, and we're glad that you can join us for our high school portion as well. If you were with us during our middle school concert, we had a false fire alarm during that concert. So at this time, what I'd like to do, reflecting from that performance, is just make sure you familiarize yourselves with our emergency exits while we are here. It was just a false alarm, but just want to make sure that we're all aware in the case of an emergency. I'm so glad you're with us this evening. Our jazz band is doing a great job this season. We just came off of a couple performances this past weekend. Our jazz band went to the Lakes Mall where they performed an hour set long for the folks shopping at the mall. And after that, they went to the Grand Traverse Pie Company and performed for a fundraiser for breast cancer awareness. And we just had a great time. The kids did a wonderful job, so I'm so proud of them. Our first piece featured Mr. Ben Ward on the drums. Round of applause for Mr. Ben Ward on the drums. Our next tune we're going to play for you is White Christmas. And White Christmas will be featuring a vocal soloist by one of our seniors, Miss Morgan Mateer. Here's White Christmas. Another round of applause also for our trumpet soloist, Miss Caitlin Cobb on trumpet. Okay, we have one more tune for you we'd like to share. This tune will feature Mr. Jack Grossel on tenor sax, Mr. Ryan Bauman on guitar. This is a rock and swing rendition of Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. How about one more round of applause for Mr. Ryan Bauman on guitar, Mr. Jack Grossel on solo. Okay, at this time, I'm going to ask our combo to go ahead and get set up while we transition. If you're not in the combo, if we could head out, that'd be great. At this time, one of the things when we started the jazz band a couple of years ago is, we set some goals. We sat down together, and a lot of those goals we've already reached. We've done performing out in the public, getting to the Lakes Mall. Last year we went to the Thornapple Jazz Festival. And so we're just trying to get out in the public more as well with the concert band as well. But the kids have really just done a wonderful job, and they show up twice a week on Wednesday and Friday mornings, as many of you know, but they show up on their own accord, and we play for about 45, 50 minutes every Wednesday and Friday. And so I'm so thankful that they just have that passion to want to do this. So I love showing up and playing with them. And so one of the things that is now coming out of that is really exciting to see, that actually really wasn't one of our goals, is students just kind of starting to take some ownership within their own performing ensembles. And the group that you're about to hear from is a group of students who said, yeah, we love jazz and we just want to play more. And so a combo got together of Miss Morgan Mateer, kind of was, the brains behind the organization of this thing, and went to everyone within the combo and said, you guys want to just play more jazz? And they all said, well yeah, sure. And so the combo that you see before you, Mr. Ben Ward on drums, Mr. Chase Maxon on bass, Ryan Bauman guitar, Jake Takuto trombone, Jack Grossel on the tenor sax, Miss Morgan Mateer on the trumpet and horn, and Miss Eva Bauer on the piano. They're going to play a couple of tunes for you arranged by Miss Morgan Mateer, and these guys get together outside of our jazz band rehearsals at their houses. And I just can't wait to see where they're going to go with this, because there's a lot of young students within this ensemble, and this is just one of those things, when we teach the kids about taking on ownership of what they do, this is it right here. So this is all them, and so they're going to play a rendition of Christmas Time Is Here and O Tannenbaum. Here we go. Thank you very much. That was a piece entitled Dashing Through the Snow by Mr. Richard Saucedo. Mr. Saucedo is a modern composer right now. He's still alive and teaching and writing a lot of great music. And Mr. Saucedo is known for lots of time signature changes, lots of key changes and things like that. So you heard a lot of different tunes and a lot of different beats. Really exciting music. He really keeps the performers on their toes. So we really enjoyed that piece. In between, we had another couple of ensembles after our combo. We had a trombone quartet of Mr. Joseph Gonzalez, Mr. Ryan Bauman, Mr. Jake DeCudo, Mr. Josh Goldberg playing a version of Ave Maria. Another round of applause for the quartet. And then we also had a piano soloist, Miss Eva Bauer, on piano. Great job. Okay, our next piece we're going to share with you this evening is a piece entitled Gaudete, which is from the 16th century. It was sang in a lot of European monasteries. The Latin translation is Rejoice. And so within this piece, you'll hear moments of passion and a lot of intense music, but then there's also times of just calm reverence. And so we hope you enjoy Gaudete. Our next piece has a neat story, and you heard about it last year as well. Into the Arctic by Mr. Brian Balmages, another composer who is right at the front of just composing a lot of great music for middle school, high school, collegiate bands, even professional groups. And this piece was commissioned commissioned by our District 7, which is made up of all the schools in our district from as far east as Greenville and as far west over here as Whitehall and Montague. And it was actually commissioned for our middle school honors band last year, okay? But the reason I chose to have our kids play this is we had quite a few of our students, our freshman students within that ensemble that are on stage right now, that got to play this piece, and we were a part of the school that helped make that commission possible, okay? We donated funds also to go towards that commission, and so within the piece, in the program notes, there is a list of schools in the front, and Whitehall Middle School is in there. Whitehall District Schools is within that program. So when any school, be it a school in Japan, a school in Australia, when they buy that piece to play it for their middle school groups, they see, oh, Whitehall Middle School, right there, awesome. So a really wonderful opportunity, and I wanted you all to be able to hear the piece. We talked about it a bit last year, and it was performed in January last year, and so I just wanted to share it with you, and many of the directors in our district wanted to share it with their students as well and their families. So, Into the Arctic is written simply about winter, and about the icy cold winter that we have here in West Michigan, and so a lot of different textures and sounds depicting the ice, the snow, and everything that comes with it. So, Into the Arctic, Mr. Brian Balmages. Thank you very much. Our last piece we're going to share with you this evening is a piece called We Wish You a Mambo Christmas. We wish you a Mambo Christmas. Mambo music was the craze in the post-war era. It was a time where a big band was popular. We had swing throughout World War I, World War II, and Mambo was this craze that came out of that post-war era. And so this is a really fun version by Mr. Eric Morales. We Wish You a Mambo Christmas. Takes kind of two different styles of Mambo and he weaves them together really nicely. So we wish you a Mambo Christmas.
Great. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, once again for coming, and happy holidays to you and your families. Please join us in the Viking Center for cookies and refreshments. Have a wonderful holiday season. Take care.
it out. Nice.